think we are up and running. So just wait for people to get in here. All right, let's see. Do some little advertising on the Instagram so people know that we are live. And make some posts here. Live on YouTube. There we go. The link for it. Yeah, it's nobody. This is the hardest part, is I just wait for people to wait. Is my live on? Is it going? I think it's going. Should be going. It doesn't show up on the. Right, here we go. Wait, why is it not showing up? Public. Okay. I'm still new to all this. I don't know what I'm doing half the time here. Why can't I? Can't I get on? I'm definitely live. You channel. I got. Wait, it says there's one person chatting. What? No one said anything. What's going on here? What is happening? Okay. Learn more. Yeah, yeah, okay. How do I get rid of that? I don't see any chatting. Why can't I see my own live stream when I log into my account? Like, it won't even let me. Hmm. This is certainly dumb. Let's do this. You're live. I didn't see nothing, but I'm here. Yeah, it's been weird with notification. Does that buffer sign light? It sure does light up. Absolutely does. I lit it up on one of my previous live streams. So, but hopefully I'll have a place to set it and light it up. I'm gonna just post. I hope that people can still get in and see the stream. Um, let's do. I'm just setting up a post so that I can let people know on Instagram and give them a link. Let's edit this. All right, there we go. Post it to the story. Let's see if anybody joins. Saw mine. I think it's from 2001. I heard you say Blockbuster membership cards are worth some money. Oh, I think they are. I don't know. I mean, I was looking. I was just randomly looking on eBay because someone was talking about they wanted a authentic Blockbuster rug, and it showed up with some Blockbuster membership cards, and those cards were like 20 to $30 people were selling them for. So it's crooked in the laminate now. Oh, well, maybe that makes it worth more. Maybe it's like an error, so it's worth more. Who knows? I don't know. Hopefully we get some people in here. I'm hopeful to have some people come in and we can do some deep discussion. I want to talk about some things that I've seen in the resale community and get people's opinions on it, and some things I've seen, and just kind of have an open discussion. Employee error, yeah, or it could have been a you error. Who knows, right? I wonder if there's a way I can get some music on here. Hold on. Let me try something. Let me try something. See. Let's see if we can get this. I didn't laminate it. It was the employee. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Best video game music. Let's do this playlist here. You hear this? It's just a business card that is laminated basically. Yeah. No, I figured that. Can you hear the music? And is it too loud? If so, it might be blocking out the music because it probably thinks it's like ambient noise. I hear no music. Okay. That's what I thought. Let's see. I have to turn it up more. How about now? Can you hear it now? It's pretty loud. And you hear it now? Nope. Fair. Yeah, I think it probably thinks that the music is ambient noise since I'm playing it off my phone. You have RTX on. What is RTX? I don't know what that is. I got OBS running and it's streaming to YouTube. That's what I got. I got one window open with the OBS and one window open with the YouTube. So I'm not really sure what that is. Um, RTX audio filters out music audio. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that later. I have no idea. I wonder if I can. Hmm. Wish there was a way I could just play it on the computer. Maybe YouTube is using it. Yeah, I don't know. I wish there was a way I could just play it on the computer. Who knows? But this is a little bit of a later stream, so I don't know, I think it's like 11:30 Eastern right now, 10:30 Central. So we'll see if, and it's Saturday night, so people are probably got plans, but we'll see if anyone comes in. You can through OBS. Well, I can like play music in OBS, you mean? How do I do that? I'm still learning all this stuff. I don't know how to do most of these things. You have to play it on the PC. Okay, but if I play it on the PC, then how do I get it? Hmm, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'll work on it later. Just want to hang out and just wait for people to come in. I'm glad you're in here in the beginning. That's the hardest part. Most of the time, I just have to talk to myself if I'm here alone. Add an audio source that is your PC audio. Oh, all right. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this. Audio inputs. Um, oh shoot. Oh shoot. I screwed something up. Hold on. Hello. Hello. How about now? I think it's working now. You kill your audio. No, I think it's good now. Is it good now? I see the little green bar moving. Good. Okay, cool. All right. Pixel Retro, what's going on, man? Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Just chilling out, just chatting about stuff. Talking about games, trying to get some people in here involved. What did you say earlier, Jeremy? You can basically take a junk NES and buy a new motherboard case and card slot and optional digital video out. Have you seen the complete new NES mod? No. Yeah, I haven't seen that. I know some people on Instagram that I'm friends with that do those kind of things, do different mods. There's one guy, I think his name's Joe, Joe's Retro Ferb or something, but he'll actually put like designs on them too, and he made like a Zelda NES that had like a picture of Zelda. So it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Pixel Retro, what are you up to tonight, man? Or this weekend in general? I was trying to play music, but I'll have to do that next time because I'm not really sure how to get that to work. Well, hold on. What if I do this? Right, I'm still able to chat, right? Okay. Now let's do. Hold on. What if I then do. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's go to video game music. Best video game music. Let me put these headphones on. Let me put the headphones on. Functionality. We're just playing a little bit of Xenoblade. Oh, sweet. I've never played that, but I've heard good things. It's one of the games that's on my list that I want to check out. What? Ooh, you guys, can you guys hear the music in the background now, or not yet? Still messing with it. So, Switch. Yeah, dude, the new Switch 2's coming out. Nah, you can't hear it? All right. Are you guys excited for the new Switch 2? That should be fun. How about now? Can you hear the music now? Had a Switch Lite but sold it. Yeah, the other the hold on. It's so loud. There we go. Maybe that's better. All right. You can hear the music in the background? Do you guys know what game this song is from? Oh, it just finished, but do you know which yeah, here we go. Now it's running. Switch 2 will make the original Switch cheap. Maybe. I don't know. They're gonna do a lot of they're gonna have like digital games instead of well like digital cartridges now that you can buy and you can switch them between systems and you can transfer them to people so that might be pretty cool. Had to buy a second Switch to be able to play Monsters and pretty much to control the other one. Hey, there's nothing wrong with having two Switches. That's actually pretty nice. Having two Switches. I have technically two Xboxes, which is nice, so that when someone comes over, we can just play online in different rooms. We don't have to play on the same TV. Let's see. So that was the main theme to Smash Brothers that was playing. Let me know if you guys can hear this song as well. This is a classic song too. I don't think Jeremy Kronberg's going to know the answer to what this song is, though. Let's see. I've never been a huge Nintendo guy myself, but the Switch is probably one of my favorite Nintendo consoles so far. I didn't like the Wii, and I didn't like the Wii U that much, but the Switch was pretty cool. Viewers will experience buffering. All right, well, we're just gonna turn the music off because I don't think my computer is liking doing both at the same time. What's going on? Yeah, your stream is a little laggy. Hopefully it's better now. I stopped the music. I think the music was maybe slowing it down. We'll stop that for now. Let me know if it's better. I don't know how to. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, my internet's running kind of slow. It's good. Okay. All right. Let me get out of that. Perfect. All right. Definitely some exciting stuff from the Switch 2 for sure. There's also a Zelda movie coming out. I don't know if you guys saw that, but there's a new um, Zelda live action movie, which should be pretty cool. I don't think they've announced anything like who's gonna act in it or who's gonna play who. So I can mod it for you. Mod what? You're gonna mod my computer? You're gonna mod my. I just hope they fix the Joy Cons. Yeah, I think they have talked about that. Well, they're going to be like magnetic and they are a little bit different, but I've never had any issue with any of my Joy-Cons, honestly. I know a lot of people who have, but I also don't play with my Switch a lot, so maybe that's part of the reason. I haven't used it a ton, but I haven't had any issues with the Joy-Con. Hopefully I think they're gonna I saw some stuff about a new Mario Kart and then I'm sure they'll make another Smash Brothers game. I'm sure they'll probably come out with another Zelda game of some kind. Other than that, I wonder. Oh, I think I saw something about a new Metroid game too that's going to come out. Metroid Prime 4, which will be pretty fun. I never played the third one, but I played the first two. So I think a lot of the people who follow me are in Europe. Um, so it's probably a bad time to do one of these things because in Europe it's like 2, 3, 4 a.m. depending on which part of Europe you're in. So sure Saturday night people are asleep or just now getting home from the bars and going to bed. Although I don't know. I don't know if that's we'll see. So I did one of these a couple days ago and I did it at like noon my time. I'm Central Time US, so I did it at noon. And then yesterday I did one around 5. I think the earlier times work a little better. They'll definitely have Hall effect sticks on the Switch 2. What's a Hall? What? What's a Hall effect stick? Hall effect sticks on the Switch 2. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. They don't drift over time. Oh, okay. No, that's good. I've never had I've never had really issues with drift on any of my controllers, to be honest with you. I have a I have a Nintendo 64 controller that has like a little the the joystick's a little loose, but so that's about it. Hopefully, when I live in an area, so right now where I live, I'm not close to game stores, but hopefully the goal is once I live close to a game store, I'll be going, at least once a week and come back and going live and kind of um showing the stuff I picked up. So, but yeah, it's probably a bad time to do a stream since it's so late. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if anybody joins in. I've stopped kind of doing streams while playing games, but I used to do some Twitch streaming, but yeah, it's not so easy with the setup I have. So hopefully soon I'll have another better setup that I can do it with. Same with I did some Instagram lives, but I also need to decide what game to play. There's a lot of survival horror games that I want to play. I have Rule of Rose that I need to play. I have Obscure Haunting Ground that I need to play. I have all the Silent Hills. There's a couple Dreamcast games too that I want to play. There's D and then there's Ill Bleed. I have both of those. Um, really, I think I'm just kind of overwhelmed with what game to choose to stream because I want it to be a game people want to watch me play and also a game that I'll enjoy playing. So Obscure is cool. Have you played Obscure? I've never played it. You have Rule of Rose. I do have Rule of Rose. One second. Let's see. Rule of Rose. Played a couple hours into it already. So here's Rule of Rose. It's complete right here. I think it even has yeah, even has the registration card here. I don't know. Sometimes collectors, wait, which way? Here we go. Sometimes collectors care about the registration card being in there, but so that's Rule of Rose. I'll have to post this one on my Instagram. Um, I don't think I have posted it yet, so that's a good one to really keep for that. And I also got all the Silent Hill games for PS2 as well. That's a tricky game to get. Oh yeah, tell me about it. I I didn't pay the price that it's going for on price charting, but I also paid a significant amount for it because I really wanted it. Mine's missing the manual. Yeah, and even just a manual for that, I think is really expensive to get. So, but that's one of the games that's on my list along with the Silent Hill games. Um, I have a lot of, like I said, survival horror games. Gee, that's expensive. Rule Rose, yeah, yeah. Did you look it up? Look it up. I don't know what it's going for on price charting now, but the one game that's in the survival horror genre, I think kind of that I want to get is Kuon, and I have not found a good deal on Kuon. So that's a good point. We're talking prices, and I kind of wanted to talk about prices on here. I sure did. I kind of wanted to talk about prices. So I feel like there's a lot of people who, so I frequently, well, not so much anymore, like 750. Yeah, Kuon's like 900, I think. I frequently will go on to Whatnot. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that app, but it's kind of like a live auction thing. And what I've found is that there's a lot of people who are resellers on there, which just bugs me because, for example, they'll buy a game and they'll maybe get it for $2 or $3 over the price charting average. And the next guy will sell it for $2 or $3 over the price charting average. So they're all trying to make a profit. And I think unfortunately what that does is that's why prices are so inflated. Same with grading. They'll take a game and they'll go and they'll grade it and then it increases the price and people will pay it. And it's just a vicious cycle of these. The prices just continue to go up. So I never buy a game if it's, I mean, sometimes overpriced charting, but within reason. And a lot of these guys are trying to sell things for $30 over price charting value, and people will buy it, which is the terrible thing. And a lot of people don't. Yeah, grading's crazy, and a lot of people don't know the actual price of the value, and so they buy it, and then the prices get inflated. Like I get banned from rooms a lot in whatnot, and the reason is because I will call people out. So last night, for example, I was in a room. There's a game that price charting the average was 80. The guy said someone else was interested in it, not me. And he said it was $130 game. And I said, "Where are you getting $130 at? Don't get banned." "Yeah, but I get banned for a good reason." So I said, because I'm trying to help people, but the sellers don't like that. So I said, "Where are you getting $130? Price charting says 80." He said, "Well, the last sale was for $130." And I was like, "Okay, the last sale yesterday, but there's five more sales this month and they're anywhere from 60 to $70." And I said, "So I would probably say it's worth about 80." And he said, "Whatever, man, blah blah." And I was like, "Well, I'm just trying to make sure people don't, get ripped off." And then he booted me. So, I was very pleasant the way I presented it to him, but I think he just didn't like someone questioning that he's trying to make a profit and rip somebody off. So, and that kind of stuff happens all the time on there. It's kind of sad, but it is what it is. That's why I don't like going. I try to avoid going on that app, but every once in a while, very rarely, you can find a good deal. But most of the time, it's just resellers or people that are trying to get a profit by selling things for more than they're worth. I think retro game stores are still the best way to go. Just buy it in person, and even because you can look at it, you can see if it's real. And then sometimes you can talk to them and kind of go with the price a little bit if you want, but they seem to be a little more fairly priced than just a bunch of random people that go on Whatnot or eBay. eBay can have some good deals too, especially if there's a best offer option. If you see something that's been sitting on the auction for a long time, like Kuon, for example. Let's see, I think there's like a $900 Kuon for sale on eBay. Let's see. I was hearing like an echo for a second. That was weird. These are all Japanese version. 950. Yeah. Kuon for 950, 1100, 1000, 750, but it doesn't have a manual. 800, no manual. 1800 or a graded Kuon. Yeah. These are just outrageous. Like I can't believe people 2200 for a factory sealed Kuon. Like I can't believe that people actually buy this crap for that price. Hopefully no one buys it and then the price eventually comes down. My country there are not retro game stores, so I'm stuck with eBay. Oh man, it's not bad. I mean, that stinks. There's no retro game stores. You know what you have to do? You're gonna have to open one up of your own, or somehow, you know, lobby for someone else to do it. That's you're in the UK, right? Is that right? I'm trying to remember. I've had my account for over 20 years now. Wait, what account is that? Your eBay account? I think I've had my eBay account for like 10 years, but I never really bought a lot of stuff until the past few years. Oh yeah, you said eBay is okay. Yeah. eBay ain't bad, but maybe the fees are higher in the UK. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I know there's Kijiji, I think is what it's called, is another thing that people use in Canada. I don't know if that's also in Europe or not, but that's another one. Some people have success on like Facebook Marketplace too, but I've again, maybe when I move to a more populated area. where there's people around, I'll have better success with that. But I've never had any success buying something off of Facebook Marketplace. For games and electronics, they take 13%. Oh, when you sell? Yeah, in the US, when you sell. I wonder how much Whatnot takes, because the guys that sell stuff sometimes act like Whatnot takes like 40% or something insane. I know it's not that, but they just act like, well, they're going to take so much. I think eBay does take, quite a bit. Because I've had people tell me that, the reason their price is so high is because eBay takes such a cut. I feel like the best way to buy and sell then is on like Facebook Marketplace because then you can get no one takes any profit off of that except you. So we got two viewers in the chat right now, and we've been going for about 32 minutes. So thank you guys for being here. I live in the middle of the Caribbean. No retro stores are near. Oh, okay. Wow. Huh. I'm not I'm kind of surprised that there's no retro stores. I mean, I yeah, that's crazy. So everything's got to come from eBay, huh? That's wild. I've been to the Caribbean a few times. I wasn't into retro collecting as much then when I went there, so I didn't really even think about whether or not there's game stores there. Caribbean is wild. Yeah. Is that also true for like current gen too? So you can't, I mean, I assume if you wanted to buy a Switch, you can just go to somewhere and buy a Switch, right? I mean, you might not be able to buy like a GameCube or something, but you can buy a Switch. I went with Doctor to the Caribbean. That's right, we did. We did. We went on a cruise long time ago. That was a long time ago. Current gen, no problem. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. Makes me feel old. Yeah. How are the prices reasonable? Or I guess for the new stuff, the prices are pretty well set. I'm Doctor Two. Oh, nice. That's sweet. I guess the prices are OBGYN. All right, very cool. I guess the prices are very reasonable for current gen and pretty standard wherever you go. But the retro stuff is what kind of changes. I am not Doctor. Yeah, Jeremy is not a doctor. That is correct. But I've known him for a very long time, so he might as well be a doctor. He's a doctor of computer stuff. Not really, but he might as well be. So, speaking of Jeremy, you should get your brother to get on here. He was on, like I said, he was on here last night. So hit him up. Tell him to tell him to come back. Yeah, when I'm on call, I probably won't be able to do these as often. So right now I'm on call every third week, so for a week at a time. But for games, the price is similar. For consoles, it's another. Oh, really? Hmm, okay, interesting. Well, I mean, a lot of games now too are digital, so you don't really, at least from my standpoint, usually it's so for for current generation systems, I like to buy digital just because like easier. I don't have to. I don't want to say like I don't. I'm very introverted, so I don't like to go out to the store and go buy a game, wait in line, drive there, come home, unpackage it, then you still have to install it anyway. So I just download games. I just do digital on the current gen. But for the older games, I don't do emulators or anything. I always buy cartridges or discs for PS1, Dreamcast, that kind of thing. Physical media, I think, is good for the older stuff, and then newer stuff, I have no problem just buying digital versions. We got let's see, 36 minutes in here. I'll probably I don't know. We'll see how if anybody joins. Oh, we got three viewers, so we got a third person in here now. Welcome, whoever you might be. We're just chatting. We've been chatting about prices of games a little bit. Been chatting about what else do we talk about? Prices and auctions for games. We talked about the new Switch for a little bit. Talked about the new Zelda movie. So this is just a free, open, question and answers thing. Just a free chat. Forever physical here. Yeah, I mean, physical media, I love it too, but it's just like I said, I'm not really excited to get out of my pajamas and go to the store and buy a game, to be honest with you. I just rather sit on the couch and download it, but because for me, there's no like nostalgia. The reason I like the physical media for the older games is the nostalgia. The newer games, it's just I want it just because it's going to be the first time playing it, and there's really no nostalgia created yet. So, but yeah, I definitely think physical media is overall better. Definitely means more, I think, to be able, and it's easier to like if you want to give it to your friend or something to borrow. It's hard to do that with a digital game. So, so. Jeremy, is that your brother that's in here now? Because looks like there's a third person, but I know that Chris can be a little quiet. So been going on for about 37 minutes now. Again, I don't know how long I'll be on here, but we'll just see how it goes. We're just chatting and see when things end. For consoles, I agree. You mean like for physical consoles? Yeah, obviously consoles need to be physical. Like what you mean like to emulate a console you wouldn't do? I mean, you're not really emulating a console, you're just emulating the game on the console, but I guess I see what you mean. For PC, there's a lot of great classic games that you don't need physical media. I never really got it in terms of the older PC games. I never really got into the older PC games. Do you remember the older big box PC games? Yeah, yeah. I definitely remember the older big box PC games. I remember them. I never had any. I wasn't really into PC gaming. I had a couple of just jewel case PC games growing up, but not very many PC games. No, I know what you mean. Like AoE. What is AoE? Let me try and guess it before you say it. Uh, of something of evil. Axis of Evil. Is the game Axis of Evil? I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't know what AoE is. Age of Empires. Oh, of course. Right. Age of Empires. Okay. All right. That was a big box, yeah. One of the guys that's going to be on my podcast soon, that I interviewed, he has a lot of cool big box PC games, some newer ones, some older ones. You guys should check him out if you like PC games too. His name is Sir Jumps a Lot on Instagram. So shout out to Sir Jumps a Lot right now, who will be having an episode in the next coming weeks. I film a lot of episodes, so even though I maybe film one today, it probably won't air for 6 or 7 weeks, just because I like to keep a lot of episodes uh, on my hard drive so that I can upload them if I get busy. I have a small collection of physical PC games. Nice. Yeah, like I said, the one game I don't know if it's considered a PC game because it was all web based and online, but the one game I got really into when I was like in high school and middle school was RuneScape. So I don't know if you guys ever played RuneScape, but that was a big part of my life in maybe freshman year and eighth grade. So what's your Jeremy? What's your favorite um, PC game of the big box ones, not of the newer ones? The old games they don't jive well with modern Windows. I could see that. I could see that. So you probably have to have like a um, older computer to play them on that you haven't updated any sort of software, right? Interstate 82. Okay. Is that a big box? Do you have the big box for that? I thought you just emulate that. You actually own that game? I've seen you play it before, but I thought you were just emulating it. So, guys, make sure you like the live just so it helps helps it spread, helps people see it. That'll help get more people in here, and we can have a pretty sweet conversation. The more people we have in here, you know. No, I don't have the physical game. Oh, okay. I bought on GOG. I don't know. I don't know what GOG is, but that's cool. I remember back in the day, I would buy gaming magazines and they had discs with demos. Yeah, I used to. I used to have, and this is a very long time ago, every single demo disc from the official Xbox magazine. I don't know if you remember that one, but I had all of those. And then PlayStation had one too. I only had a few of those, but they were like the PlayStation Jam Pack uh, games. I had two or three of those as well. That's how I played Doom for the first time on the demos. Yeah, the demos are pretty cool. They don't really do that anymore, I guess. I've never seen, or maybe they do and I just don't know it, but I wish there was a way you could play demos of games still, like maybe download a demo off of Xbox Live or the PlayStation Network. And I've not seen that as a thing, but maybe it is. I don't know. Good old games. Oh, never heard of good old games. Is that like a repository of old PC games? Did you guys ever play RuneScape? That was a that was a classic game that I played. RuneScape. GOD is like Steam. Okay. All right. Steam is good. Speaking of Steam, I think I mentioned it before, mostly old games. Steam is good. I think that I don't know if this was a rumor or what, but I thought that I read that Steam and Xbox or Steam and Microsoft were going to partner with each other for the next console so that your next Xbox console, basically, if it's a Steam game or a Windows game or whatever, or an Xbox game, you can play all those on the new console. It's basically going to be a PC. Mostly old games. They do have some newer games. Gotcha. Gotcha. That that project is it Pro- Lockdown Protocol? Is that what it's called? That game that we were playing. That's a pretty cool game on PC. It's kind of like what is it? Among Us. It's kind of like Among Us. I had a lot of fun playing that. I don't know if Pixel Retro, if you've ever checked out that game out, but it's pretty cool. It's kind of like Among Us, so it's fun. Yeah, we need to play that again. I just need to get my ROG set up and everything. Too many hackers. Oh, yeah, for sure. Hopefully they've changed that by now though, but I doubt it. There's always hackers in games like that. We'll have to once I get um more space and ability to play it a little better, we'll have to play it. We'll check it out. Yeah, yeah, definitely check it out, man. It's pretty good. If you like Among Us, you're basically on you have one or two or three, however many people as an assassin, and you have tasks they have to complete. But it's a first person game, so you go around and do all these tasks, but you don't want to get eliminated by the other players. So, Lockdown Protocol, yeah, that's what it's called. I always called it. I don't know what I called it, but Lockdown Protocol, that's what it's called. It's a pretty fun game. We got three viewers in here right now, it looks like. So welcome to all of you. Thanks for being here. Make sure you like and share just so we can keep the conversation going. Um, we're just here to just chat and talk, nothing in particular. So if anybody has anything they want to talk about or any questions, feel free to ask or feel free to drop something in the chat. So did you play the new Assassin's Creed game? No, actually, someone was on here the other night. One of my friends named Morbid, and he was asking me about the Assassin's Creed game. I've never played any of them. I played maybe like the first one for a little bit, and it just wasn't my style. So I didn't. I never really got into them. He told me though that there's some kind of controversy with the new one, and I'm not sure. I hadn't heard of it. He said something about Japan or whatever didn't want it released here in the U.S. and it was. I didn't really follow what he was saying, but that was just what I had heard about it. 45 minutes on the chat today, so see how long we can go. See if people, as the night progresses, see if some more people start to pop in. How about you, Pixel? Have you played the new Assassin's Creed? Are you currently playing it? Be Assassin's Creed. That would be a good movie to make. I think it just sounds like it's very movie-like for a game. They make a lot of movies into games that don't really work so well. Resident Evil, for example, I don't think that worked very well at all. I mean, it was all right. Don't get me wrong, but the games, in my opinion, are much better than the movies. I wish they would have made a movie that strictly followed one of the games, like Resident Evil 1 or Resident Evil 2, like with the mansion and everything, and characters like Barry and Jill and Chris. That would be awesome. I bought it. I have yet to play it. Too much work this week. That happens. I feel that for sure. So good luck and let me know. Let me know what you think. Hopefully it's good. Like Max Payne. Max Payne was a movie? Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it? I almost forgot about that. I'm pretty sure Max Payne was a movie, but I think the Max Payne movie was pretty bad. That wow, that unlocked a memory for me. I think Max Payne is probably one of the worst movie adaptations. You'd give that movie a 5 of 10. That's better than 3 of 10. Let me see. Let me look what it is on IMDb. Max Payne movie. Max Payne movie. So IMDb gave it a 5.3 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 16%. So pretty similar to what Jeremy said. Wasn't great, had good actors. Yeah. Who was that? Who was the main actor? Who played Max Payne? Let's see. Max Payne was played by Mark Wahlberg? Oh, and Mila Kunis was in it? Oh, Ludacris was in it too. Wow. It did have some pretty heavy hitting cast. Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, Mark Wahlberg and Mila Kunis. Huh. What year did that come out? Let's see. Came out in 2008. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I gotta decide what game I'm gonna stream next. Early. Hmm. There's like a lot of games, like I said, that are on my list of ones I want to play and try and beat and make it through. You watched it recently? Is it streaming on some sort of service? Let's see. Just trying to look through and see if there's a game that's specific. Oh, Brain Dead 13 is a game that I bought for Sega Saturn and I played for a little bit, but I just didn't understand what to do. And maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. Let's see what else. So I have like a lot of games too that I need to get rid of. Physical copy, Blu-ray. Oh, you got a physical copy of the movie. Okay. So I have like all these. There's like a lot of extra games I have, but I sometimes buy like lots of games, or I used to do some mystery auctions where um you buy a spin on the wheel and then you win a mystery item. And unfortunately I don't do that anymore because what happens is sometimes I get games for systems that I don't collect for. So again, I've shown these a couple times, but I have this Shrek Super Slam for DS and I don't have a DS. So I also have this Cooking Mama for DS that I got. I don't have a DS. And then I got this game's actually sealed. This is Pokken Tournament for Wii U, and I don't have a Wii U. But it's like a Pokemon sort of battle game, it looks like. And then I have some PS3 games that I also don't have no way of playing. They're all complete in box. But like this one, Motor Storm. It's like some kind of like racing game. Wow, is that Japanese? No, that's not Japanese. I mean, I don't. This is a English game. It's all in English on the back. See, that's all in English. And then the PS3 ones, so they're all racing PS3 games. There's Juiced 2 right here. Juiced 2. And then this one, the case is a little bit, case has seen better days. This is Burnout Paradise. So I don't know what to do with these. I think I might do like a giveaway on my channel somehow, something like that. Or I might just trade them in. I don't know. We need to play that game. Which one? Burnout Paradise? I don't know how we're gonna play it. I don't have a PS3, so I would have to get a PS3. Oh, wait, there is one more. I do have one more PS3 game. This one's sealed. This is Castlevania Lords of Shadow for PS3 that is sealed. So yeah, it's factory sealed. Juiced is the best. Okay, I'll have to check it out. But, and if anybody wants a copy of Madden 22, I have several sealed copies of that as well that I also happen to win at auction. So um, there's actually one more, but I kept one copy just so I could actually have a copy. And then I got some other games down there that are just duplicates, but I don't know how good Juice 2 is though. Yeah, I don't know. No idea. Can't play it. No thanks. You don't want a copy of Madden 22 with Patrick Mahomes on the cover? That's fine. Let's see. What else? What else is going on down here? I got some like I said, I got some doubles of some games here. Oh yeah, I got this. There's another DS game that has no case, but it's Mario Kart DS. Um, so I ended up getting a double of games too. So I got a double of this baseball game for Game Gear, and I have a double of this Lion King game as well for Game Gear. So these are just duplicates that I have. And then as well as some duplicates. So this is not an original case, but this is the manual and the game of Die Hard trilogy for PlayStation. And then this is Earthworm Jim for Sega that I have a duplicate of. The one I have, this is a cardboard case that it is in, and then I have a copy that's in like the hard shell case over there on the shelf. So, and then this is, you guys are gonna find this kind of interesting, funny. I found a Mario Kart DS once and sold on eBay for $12. I think it's worth more than that now. You have to check on like price charting, but I think it's more $12. Um, so I bought a copy of Def Jam Fight for New York and found out it did not work. It just needs to be buffered on the bottom, to be honest, with someone who has like a real professional grade buffer, which I don't. So I think once it's buffered, it will work. But since it didn't work, I then went and got a second copy. So I actually technically have two copies of Def Jam Fight for New York on PS2, and they're both complete in box. So one of them I've got to get to the game store and see if they will buff it, and then see if it works. And if so, then I'll have to sell it or get rid of it. It was years ago. Yeah, years ago. I'm sure it was. Yeah, I don't know what Mario Kart goes for now, but it's definitely more than $12 for a loose copy. That's a good game, I heard. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. It's interesting. It's you're fighting for New York, just like it says. I mean, is it worth however much it's going for nowadays? Probably not, but not many games are. So, um, let's see. I got that Nintendo World Championship here. This is actually sealed. I haven't actually opened this yet. So, as you see, this still has the seal on it there. This is the um, it comes with the game and then a little fake game pack and some pins as well as some art there. So I bought this a long time ago. So pretty good shape too. So, all right, let's back up. Yeah, I wonder what game I should stream next, again, because like I said, I haven't streamed in a while. So I wonder what I should, in terms of streaming, what I should do. Rock Band would be cool. I do have a Rock Band for PS2. Something like interactive like that, or the dancing Mario game, Steam Obscure. Have you played it? Let me find it. Where's Obscure? There's two Obscure, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. There's Obscure and there's Obscure the Aftermath, the sequel. So, um, this one's a co-op game actually. I'd like it. Okay. It's actually a co-op game. So, I should try and find someone that I can play it with. It looks interesting. Oh, does it take place in a school? Interesting. I know it took place in a school, like the original. Yeah, I'll have to take a look. The second one, let's see. The second one's at a university. This is at like a high school, and then the second one it looks like it says is at a university. Soundtrack seems to be very popular. Co-op mode. Yeah, so this also has a co-op mode. They both have co-op mode, which is pretty cool. Have to have somebody over and play it with me. I mean, we can play co-op. Yeah, we should co-op. Yeah, well, you'd have to come here so that we can co-op. So that's what you need to do. Come visit, come hang out. We'll co-op it for sure. I guess I knew that. You can switch characters. So you can switch if you're playing by yourself, but if you're not playing by yourself, if you're like playing co-op, then someone is each character, I guess. Is it like is it ghosts? Is it zombies? What's the enemy? Three characters. Oh, okay. But what's like the enemy? Zombies, vampires, ghosts? I know there's like a dog or something too. Is that the one that has a dog, or is Haunting Ground the one with it? One of the games has a dog. Can't remember which one. You just gotta play it. Okay. All right. Well, I really think the next game I want to do, in terms of my like a stream, I'd like to do this game. I just picked this up, Eternal Darkness. Lots of enemies. Oh, I hate lots of enemies. I heard this is pretty good, Eternal Darkness. So I don't know if that's true or not, but it's supposed to be a pretty cool and interesting and different game. So we'll see. I think this has, no, it doesn't have the registration card in it, but pick this up and hopefully we'll get to play it sometime. I don't know if you ever heard of this one, but it's supposed to be pretty fun. Like a psychological thriller. Right, save your characters, craft spells. Yeah, seems interesting. Heard it's kind of difficult at times, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, the game that I did stream, I had a lot of fun doing. That would have been what? Um, the first Fatal Frame game, Futurama I streamed Dino Crisis 1, Dino Crisis 2. Just talking about the ones I streamed from beginning to end. Paper Mario I did. That was fun. That was fun because I had a lot of help from people watching that helped tell me what I needed to do. So we're just now hitting an hour on the stream. So yeah, I think doing a later stream like this might be a little too late. Just everybody's out partying probably. It's a good game. So yeah, I streamed a lot of good games. And then I streamed some bad ones too, like that Time Commando game. That one was rough. Time Commando was rough. I need to get I still haven't got Jet Force. Wait, did I get Jet Force Gemini? I can't remember. Someone had recommended Jet Force Gemini to me, and I just have to look and see if I actually got Jet Force Gemini in my collection or not. We got three people in the chat right now. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to participate in the chat. No, I don't think I have Jet Force Gemini. I gotta get it. I gotta get Jet Force Gemini. Someone told me that was a good game. So we're sitting at three concurrent viewers and five total views. So we're getting there. Lots of good games. I feel like nobody's chatting anymore. Where's everybody at? Where's everyone at? Let's get the chat. Let's get the chat going. Let's get the party going. What do you guys want to see in terms of is there anyone that you know that would be a good guest on? Do you have Sniper Elite? No, I don't have that game. Never. That's for Nintendo, or that's for Super Nintendo, right? I think I don't have that game. That one is that the one you use with this with the scope, super scope? I never had that one. But is there someone you guys want to see on the podcast as a guest? Is there a person that you'd like to that you think would be good on the show? I'm watching a Twitch streamer take sniper shots. Okay, nice. If there's anyone, or if there's a game you want me to stream, or if there's a game you guys recommend, think I should play, let me know. Uh, Happy to look into it. Happy to buy it and play it and stream it for you. I definitely love taking suggestions from people. Yeah, it shows the organs getting shot. Okay, all right, that's cool. Let's see, anything else up here that I might stream soon? It might be interesting for me to do like a Zelda stream. Like can you get on Lou Skunt as a guest? Let me check. Is he on YouTube? What's he on? What sort of media is he on? I mainly find people by searching them on Instagram. Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Lou Skunt. Nice. That was a good one. You got me. You got me. You got me. Dime Drawer. You are a jokester, huh? Dime Drawer the fourth too. You're the fourth. You come from a long line of dime drawers. Stream that. Wait, stream what were we talking about that you want me to stream? Zelda? I think I was talking about Zelda. That I think it would be interesting for me to do a Zelda stream because I've never thumbs up. LUL is a Twitch emote. Yeah, this is not Twitch. This is YouTube. So you can take your Twitch emotes and get out of here. But yeah, it'd be cool, I think, if I did something that's like a really popular game that everyone likes that I've never actually played all the way through. So Zelda would be a good one for like maybe one of the I have beaten the Nintendo 64 ones, but just a couple times. But for real, if you do have any suggestions on someone to be on the show, let me know. Let me know if there's any suggestions. Let me know if there's any games that you want to see. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I didn't see that you said that. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'll have to well, you've already played that all the way. I don't want to play a game that you've already played through all the way. Chain Brain? Is that a game? Get him on the show? Chain Brain. All right, that doesn't sound like a weird name, but we'll have to see. Chain Brain. He must be a streamer though. I don't really do streamers. I just do collectors. Wait, Chain Brain. Is it a guy that plays guitar? It looks like a guy that plays guitar. Metal Twitch streamer, metal. Yeah, I don't do streamers. I mostly just do people who do have cool collections or people who are um they have like cool game rooms or something. So or they like know a lot about certain thing in video games. He has a huge video game collection. I just looked him up on Instagram, and it's all guitar stuff. It's all him playing his guitar. It looks like he doesn't even mention anything about video games on there. I don't know. I don't know about that. We'll see. We'll see. He does have a huge collection. He does gaming streams. Well, I just I don't think he's what I'm looking for. I don't think he's what I'm looking for. He's really cool and funny. Well, he would probably just not respond to me. I mean, that happens a lot too. So, I wonder who that dime drawer guy was. Never seen him in here before. I think he's what you're looking for. Well, we'll see. I've got a lot of. You can always try. I got a lot of people lined up, though. It's a wait. There's a wait. There's a queue to get on the show. So, dime drawer. I wonder if I can click on someone's profile and see more about them. Let's see. Oh gosh, what did I do? I don't think I should have done that. Oh, he's got 5 subscribers. Mhm. There, there we go. Guys, make sure you like the stream so we can get more people in here, have a cool chat, talk about some cool stuff. So appreciate it if you guys would like the stream. Hopefully, hopefully we get some more people in here as the night goes on. We'll see. Let's see. Let's see if I can get anybody in here. Yeah, we'll see. It's been a consistent 2 people for most of the time, but we got 6 total views, so people are coming in and people are coming and going, you know. People are coming and going. Been going at this for an hour and 8 minutes. I wish there was a way that I could see like just exactly who. Oh wait, let's see. Can I see? Oh, yep, I see who's in here. Dime Drawer is still in here. Dime Drawer, welcome. Good to have you, man. Good to have you. Let's see. Wish there was a way I could see participants and the chat at the same time, but that's okay. Oh, it says we got 3 concurrent viewers now. Is it counting me? Might be counting me as a viewer. Might be counting me. I don't know. Ugh. Well, I appreciate all of you guys being in here. The Scenic Gamer. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? We're just sitting here. We're just chilling. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a legend in the chat now. Scenic Gamer. I don't know if you guys have ever checked out his channel, but please do. I'm sure plenty of people have seen it. He plays video games in scenic locations, and sometimes the locations of where the game was actually take place, like with GTA. So make sure you guys check out his channel. We're just hanging out. We're just chatting. We've been chatting about the new Switch. We've been chatting about the inflation of video game prices. We've been chatting about the new Zelda game or Zelda movie that's going to come out. We talked about PC games for a little bit too, so that's cool. But yeah, welcome in everybody. Welcome to the channel, and feel free to drop any questions or if you want to see a game or you have a recommendation on a game. We're just here to hang out and chat. Oh yeah, I saw that episode. Yeah, you saw the episode of the GTA stuff. Happy Saturday night. Glad to see you going live here. Yeah, it's just a new thing I'm trying. See how it goes. I've done it a few times now. I did it I'm trying like different times to see which time is the best. But so far, like the weekdays, maybe five or six seems to be the best. But we'll see. Hi, Anthony. Yeah. So glad to see you pop in and say hi, Scenic Gamer. I appreciate it. So, did you do any filming this weekend or what are you up to? Anything exciting? Hopefully you're not getting kicked out of any locations anymore. We got three people in here. Been going for about an hour and 10 minutes. I just did some filming at a nature spot. Ooh, nature spot. So I'm trying to think, what game would you play at a nature spot? I'm trying to think if there's one that would really associate with that, but maybe it's just any game really. Picked up a new CRT TV tonight. Nice. Did something happen to your old one, or it was just time to upgrade? Because I know you'd had that old one since you started. CRT TVs are hard to come by. Good ones, at least. I need to get one. I play my classic games on a like a modern flat screen television, but I should really get a CRT and start playing them on that. It really probably makes it more nostalgic feeling. Just got the same exact model as a backup. Oh, okay, that's nice. Yeah. Last thing you want is to wheel all your stuff out and then find out it doesn't work. Think of Life is Strange with the nature scenes. I've never played Life is Strange, but I know that you really enjoyed Life is Strange, Jeremy. I didn't know it was really naturey though. Nature. I'm trying to think of what I would think of as a nature game. Huh. I'm sure there's one out there, but I have no idea. Hard to find for sure. Hard to find for sure. If you could go to Arcadia Bay, what's Arcadia Bay? Is that a place? Are you making requests to the Scenic Gamer right now? Arcadia Bay. I'm gonna look that up. Arcadia Bay. Oh, because it's where the Life is Strange is filmed. And I just played some Nintendo 64 games. Pokemon is always great to play in nature too. Yeah, Pokemon's a good one. It's not a real place, but it's based off. No, it's a real place. I just Googled it. Oregon, here I come. Heck yeah. So, the Life is Strange apparently is a fictional town in Oregon. Yeah. Oh, but it was inspired by Garibaldi, Oregon. I don't know where that is, but you have to go there and do your film. No, it's not real. It's like based on a real town, it says. So, yeah, it's just based on the real town name. So you have to go and check it out. Hopefully, yeah. I'm looking for some. I'm excited for some international scenic gamer episodes. That'd be pretty sweet. Got three people in the chat. For some reason, it thinks I'm part of in the chat. I think, but it never has usually thought that before. But whatever. Unless someone's watching in the other room on my TV, who knows, and logged in as my account. But that's definitely a possibility. So, what do you guys think about Dr. Gear Retro? Who's your gameplay for when you need new stuff? Well, I have been shopping a little bit on Whatnot. I've been shopping a little bit on eBay. I don't live near any retro stores, so most of my shopping has to be online. But there are quite a few retro stores that I know of because I do travel a lot. When I go to different cities, I know which stores are good and which are bad. But mostly I get everything online just because I don't have any retro stores around me. But when I go back home and visit my parents, there are a lot of retro stores that I like. Um, so, what about yourself? What do you what do you do for new things? I think I would much rather purchase it in person. Online's very convenient. Yeah. The only problem is you don't get to like see it or touch it, and I have had issues with games arriving and they don't work or they were not as described. Retro stores hit different. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I'll be excited when I can live closer to a place that has more retro stores. There's actually, so if anyone's watching, there's a Reddit thread, the gaming thread subreddit, but someone a long time ago posted a map of the whole United States, like a Google Maps, and you can download it, and it pins every, well, not every, but probably most video game stores throughout the whole United States. So that's what I use if I travel somewhere. I just open that map and it shows me where the closest game stores are. A mix of retro stores and Facebook Marketplace. Testing it out gives peace of mind. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, even though people say it works on eBay, I still am hesitant sometimes, especially if they haven't sold a lot of stuff. And then Facebook Marketplace for me has still not been very successful. And again, it's probably because I'm just in an area where there's not a lot of people selling games. I'm sure if I was close to a bigger city, I'd have a lot more success with Facebook Marketplace because I know a bunch of people who have had success. I almost had success one time. I almost did. There was a um, uh, The Adventures of Tron Bonne, Misadventures of Tron Bonne, which is a PS1 game. I think it is price charting. It's like 560 right now. I almost got it for $250, which is still a lot, but definitely a better deal. And the way it happens, he was selling it online, and he was basically selling it with a bunch of other games, and he was pricing it for the price of Tron Bonne. I was like, I just want Tron Bonne. I just get it for cheaper, and then we haggled, and he said yes, but he lived 2 hours away, so I needed him to wait a few days before I could get, off work and have enough time to go get it. And he ended up selling it, so I didn't get it, but it was close. It was close. But I've definitely had people that have placed some that have hooked up like a Super Nintendo to put a game in and show me it works at a retro store, so that's kind of nice. Usually you don't always get that. So it's over an hour for the CRT. Yeah, I mean you drive as far as you do. Speaking of, so I know that you probably know more about Pokemon than I do, since you're kind of, I don't know if you're into the Pokemon cards at all, but I I for free someone threw in some Pokemon cards for some stuff I bought on Whatnot, and there was a pack of these cards, and I pulled out this Pikachu, which I was told is a pretty good hit on those. I don't know if you know how much it's worth or if I should grade it or what I should do with it, but I don't collect Pokemon cards, so I have no idea. Must be a good T. Yeah, good. I mean, a good CRT TV is hard to find for sure. It's not something that you find everywhere. So. Let's see. Pop out chat. What does that do? No, I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, can I mod people? How do I mod people? What the heck? I have. I'm still learning how to use some of this stuff. I'm not too much of a collector for cards, but it looks like a sweet card. Yeah, that's what someone told me. They're like, yeah, that's probably the rarest one in and this is the Trick or Trade set. And they told me it was the rarest one, but I don't know if does rare mean it's like $2? Who knows? You don't need no mods. I don't even know how to make a mod. I have no idea. There's a button that says moderation activity. Let me see what happens if I click that. No, I'm not gonna. Well, I'm gonna click it. Uh, I don't know what just happened. I have a bunch of my old cards still. That's nice. I had a bunch and then I sold them. I don't know what happened. I hit moderation activity and nothing really happened. Maybe when you go big, moderation activity one option. Not in the modern card collecting. I feel like there's so much that's going on with modern card collecting. Yeah, definitely. I've been seeing videos of like the new Pokemon packs, like the boxes and stuff, that people go in and buy like 20 of them, like scalpers, and there's like people running over each other just to get to them. Yeah, it's crazy. Let's see. Oh, add as moderator. Wait, no. Why did it do that? Let's give us a standard moderator. All right. I think I just made you a moderator, Jeremy Kronberg. See cardboard crack. Yeah, it's amazing how much people swoon over cardboard. Mod my comment? No, I modded you. Mod your comment. What are you talking about? I modded you. You're a mod now. But like not just cardboard like cards, like Pokemon cards, but even for cardboard for um games. Like people it's amazing. You have like for example, like I don't know how much some of these games are, but let's just for example, like this Zelda game is probably like maybe 40 to 50 bucks right now. If I had the box for this, this would be worth like maybe 150, I would guess. And then if I took that box and still had it covered in plastic or saran wrap plastic stuff, then it would be worth then it would be worth you know, 700 maybe. And then if I took that and I put it in a glass case so that you could never play it and graded it, it would be like couple thousand. So it's just amazing how much having some cardboard and plastic changes the price of a game. Also, another tip for YouTube Live. I'm not sure if you've tried yet, but I've compared my horizontal and vertical lives, and usually the vertical lives do better for some reason. Oh, interesting. I'll have to check that out. I'm not on on a phone, so I'm not horizontal versus vertical. I'm on my computer, so I have like a the camera on top of the computer. But I have done some tried some stuff on TikTok before, and I've tried both modes, so that's a good tip. I definitely am still learning all this stuff. I think vertical is thrown in the mix with shorts or something. Yeah, all my shorts come out as vertical. Oh, like yeah, so if you put it vertical, then it's gonna people are scroll through it while they're doing shorts. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That's why you're the professional. Timestamps? Oh, I can do timestamps. Pop out chat. What is this gonna, what happens if I do that? I don't know. I'm still learning all this. Stream health. Stream is healthy. That's good. Doctor's orders. Stream settings. I don't know how I can tag the stream. I wish there was a way I can like tag the stream or hashtag it or whatever. I just put it in the gaming category though. All right, hour and 20 minutes. So we've had 8 total views, so that's nice. That's nice. 8 total views. I'm also still learning, so just throwing what I've learned. Yeah, it's definitely, I feel like, so I've only been doing these live streams for a couple days now, so definitely will get better. The first one was interesting. I was really struggling. I don't know how you do it, but well, because I'm on my computer and what I have now is I have OBS open, which I'm streaming from, but then I have the YouTube channel open with my like live statistics and stuff. And that's the only way I can see the chat is on the YouTube. I can't see the chat through OBS. But the stream when I watch it on the YouTube one is like really, really delayed, and then the OBS one is not as delayed. So I can see myself less delayed on the OBS. So I wish there was a way to stream and not use OBS. Like, is that possible on YouTube? Because I would just do it that way. I don't really necessarily have to use OBS because all I am is just a video of me. Just be able to have chat in OBS. Let's see. Docs, controls, YouTube Live, scenes, sources, view, uh, doc tools. I don't see it. I know you can with Twitch. You need OBS. Why? Why do you need OBS? Why can't you just? It doesn't make any sense. You should be able to just do it straight from the. You can minimize OBS. I can't minimize OBS because then the stream on the YouTube is much more delayed. I can't look at myself be so delayed. It just looks weird to me. All right, where is the YouTube? Here's the YouTube control panel. What if I click this? No, I don't see how to add the chat. That's crazy. Tools? Tools? No. I remember there was an easy way to do it when we were on when I was on Twitch. Like the chat was very easy to put into OBS, but I don't see it here. Studio mode? What is studio mode? I don't want to hit it because I don't want to screw anything up, but hmm. All right. Hour and 26 minutes. It's after midnight on Central Time almost, which means it's like 1 o'clock Eastern Time. Couldn't tell you. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna have to unmod you since you don't know what to do. Push the button. I'm gonna have to unmod you because I feel like a mod should know how to do these things. I think maybe I'll try another stream tomorrow and be a better time to do it. Like midday kind of. Okay, unmod me. Well, I don't know how. Let me see. Let me see if I even can. I feel like it's a never turning back thing. I've got to head for the night, but good luck with the rest of your stream. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll be back on maybe a little bit tomorrow. We'll see how it works. But thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Oh, I can put you in timeout. It says put user in timeout. I actually can't. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can remove you. There you go. Remove as managing moderator. Not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to you. Don't worry. You're still a mod. Later. Later, Gator. Oh, chat rate's up to 6. That's good. I think the more you chat, the more you say stuff and spam the chat, the more it shows up on people's feeds because they think there's things to talk about. I wish I could see a list of everybody who viewed the live, but I can only see the active people who are in here now, and I just now learned how to do that. So, see, this says 4 concurrent viewers, but then this says 3. I don't see the OBS and the YouTube don't line up with each other. One says 4, one says 3. It's just very interesting. Chat rate's at 6. That's a good chat rate. So there's this cool book that I got. That's the 9 views. We're up to 9 views. That's good. I think we were just at 8, so someone else must be in here now. So maybe not. Doesn't show anything. Okay. All right. So this is like a cool book about video game history. It's got like let's see, October 93. Oh, I think it chooses like a game for like every or something that released for every month starting in I don't know when it starts, but like November of 93, it's got the Jaguar. Open up the history book. I am open up the history book. It's got the Jaguar and then Metal Gear Solid came out in 1998. See that? Metal Gear Solid. They need to teach this in school. Yeah, every school should have this book in it for sure. Oh, you ever seen one of these? A ZX Spectrum. This is what you really gotta. If you're a real collector, you gotta get one of these. That's a real console. Or it's a real collector's console. What else we got here? The Odyssey, of course. Super Mario Brothers. Black Onyx. Elite. The Nintendo Famicom. Or the SG-100. Oh, so this was Sega's Real Collector says it right. ZX. Now you can unmod me. This was like the original like the SG-1000. That's kind of cool. The SG-1000. The games on it were Flicky, Go-Go, Sega Galaga, Congo Bongo, and Girls Garden. Girls Garden sounds like a game that you would like, Ronnie. All right, now we're in Super Mario Brothers territory. Sega Master System. Never heard of that one. You're gonna go check it out though, guaranteed. Metal Gear, R-Type, Maniac Mansion. That's a good one. PC Engine, also known as TurboGrafx. There's Final Fantasy, Tetris. It's classic. Then we got the Game Boy, Street Fighter, Super Mario World, Nintendo Super Famicom. Oh, the Secret of Monkey Island here. That's cool. The Virtual Boy. Well, the Virtual Boy came out in '95. Very interesting. Tomb Raider, Diablo, Legend of Zelda. Let's see how recent it goes. Oh, it's got like some Grand Theft Auto 5, 2013. Breath of the Wild. Oh, Fortnite. It's got Fortnite. I played Virtual Boy Tennis. I've actually never played. Oh, so Fortnite is the last game listed in here. I never played any Virtual Boy games. So futuristic back in the day. Yeah, now we have Oculus that you can do. Super Mario Galaxy, BioShock. Oh, it lists this. Wow, look at this. Is a weird look. It lists the iPhone as a gaming system in here. That's crazy. You aren't missing much. I know. I still want to play one just to see what it's like. Oh, Peggle. Peggle's in here. That was a classic. Peggle. Loved playing. It was just red lines. Yeah, that sounds about right. PlayStation 3 is in here. Killer 7. That's a game I need to play. Oh, this is one of your favorite games, man. Geometry Wars used to be goaded. You were goaded at that game and only displayed in red. Why was it only in red? Why didn't they make all the colors? Like, why just red? Oh, Halo's in here. GoldenEye's got to be in here, I would think. I think I'm gonna make it a goal of mine to collect every single game that's in this little book here. That'd be pretty cool if I could get all these games. Quake. Oh, Resident Evil. There we go. Resident Evil came out in 1996, right before Super Mario RPG. You love Geometry Wars? You're pretty good at it. Not gonna lie, you're pretty good at Doom, Jaguar, Myst. Some of these games in here, I'm like, what? Like International Superstar Soccer? That doesn't seem like a real classic game, you know? The Neo Geo, Game Boy, Tetris. Some pretty cool games in here for sure. Marble Mats. The MSX. I've never heard of that one. Oh, ET. I remember ET. Well, I've seen some of these Vectrex. They have like little different cards you put on the screen depending on what game you're playing. Those are those are pretty cool. Oh, and it has a 3D imager. That's cool. Oh, we got some arcade games on here too. Pac-Man, Asteroids, Space Invaders, the Atari 2600, Breakout, Laser Clay Shooting System. Huh. So apparently the first game was the Duck Hunt game. It was the very first game Nintendo made. It's interesting. I know that. Pong, of course. I got a billion on Pacifist out my account banned, so tried starting it but never hit the billion again. Geometry Wars. You got banned for getting the billion because they thought that no one could ever get it, or you were banned for other reasons and then lost all your progress. That's a cool little book. Getting tired. The yawns are coming. The yawns are coming. I got banned for making my avatar green. Well, don't do that. Don't get banned. Don't get banned. Make sure you like the chat or the live. Like the live. That'll help maybe get some more people in here. We'll see. I'll go for a few more minutes and then probably call it quits. It's midnight here, so it is now Sunday. So I don't really have a lot of plans this weekend. Are you working tomorrow? Are you working tomorrow? Because we could play some Split Fiction or something like that. No, sir. All right. Yeah. Oh, maybe we'll stream. I don't like streaming on Xbox because, like I said, it's not set up to stream with me my face because I just do it on the straight through the Xbox home screen or whatever. I'm a free man. Very good. Very good to know. Awesome. What time do you go to bed? It's like 1 a.m., right? Do you stay up till like 2 or 3 a.m. on the weekends? Or if you're not working, do you stay up that late? I know you always used to stay up really late. You can hook your camera up to the Xbox. That's a lot of work. It should just work. So, yeah, but how does it? I don't think, how does it work? Because if I hook my camera up to the Xbox, there's no way for me to adjust the setup so that like, where's it going to put me in the corner or what? Or it already set up. I go to bed at 1 a.m. usually. That's like right now. It's almost your bedtime. Oh, we got 10 views. Somehow we popped up to a 10th view, but they didn't stay at all because it doesn't they're not in here. They were in and out. You launch the Twitch app, okay, and then what? And then change it on the Twitch app? I don't know how you do that. See, someone we got another view because you liked it. You got to keep hitting those hearts in the bottom right. You can select which corner you are in, and the game is full screen. Okay, check it out. Keep hitting those hearts in the bottom right. That'll get more people in here. Maybe. Who knows? We'll try it. We can try that. And make it simple for games. That's good. Well, maybe I just don't know where I'm going to put camera because it's not really there's not really anywhere in the living room to put the camera. So we can try it. Make sure you hit those hearts. I don't know what they do, but I feel like they bring more people in here. Keep hitting the hearts. Usually I can see when you hit the hearts, I think. I don't know. I'm still learning. We're 10 views. 10 views. I don't know how many views my other got. I'm not sure. But we got two concurrent viewers. Oh, there I see. I see a heart. You did a heart. Oh, I saw one heart though. Yep. I'm just hanging out. Just two guys. Just two guys hanging out right now. Oh, I see the hearts. I saw two of them. You did two. Look out. He's doing two hearts now. I don't know why I still have these on. Did I drop my computer? This is a little loose right here. I'll have to take a look at that later. Oh man, I'm getting a little tired. And what is happening? What's happening? Why? What happened? What happened? You lagging a bit? Good now? Oh, I think it's just you. It's just you. I don't know. I didn't do anything. I took my headphones off. I think I turned them off and then took them off, so maybe it was catching up to that. I don't know. I'll give it like 5 more minutes and it's your Wi-Fi. It's your Wi-Fi. Give it maybe 5 more minutes, and if nobody shows up, we'll get off. Maybe I should do some ASMR. Maybe I should start doing some ASMR, and then people will come in. Is that ASMR? Does that sound like ASMR? I was tapping on the microphone. I don't know. I don't know if it did anything. ASMR. Like this? Hold on. Is this good? Hold on. Can you hear that one? Was that a good one? How did that one sound? Is that a good ASMR? What else do we have? What else can I ASMR here? I can't hear anything. What? Can't hear anything. I think this microphone just has like a noise cancellation getting filtered out. Yeah, how about this? Did you hear that one? How about that one? Yeah, I think this microphone's just too good and it filters everything out. Probably some kind of setting I can go to change that, but I don't know how. Let me see. How about this? This might be good. I hear things, but it's mostly filtered out. How about this? How's that one sound? Is that a good ASMR? Yeah, I don't think it's weird. It just nope. Huh. Yeah, I guess it just hears my voice then. That's interesting. What if I do this? Can you hear that at all? This microphone is just really good at I think filtering out extraneous sounds. Nada. Well, I guess I'll never have a career in ASMR then. It happens. Looks like it would sound nice. Yeah, well, I don't know if there's I don't want to mess with the microphone because last time I did that I screwed it up and then people couldn't hear me. So I'm not gonna do that again. No, sir. You just gotta get a blue Yeti. That's what I have. Well, I have a Yeti GTX. I'm using a Yeti GTX right now. Is that what GTX or something? Right? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm using. A Blue Yeti. I think I had the Blue Yeti before, but I don't think it was as good. I think this one's better. I think the Yeti GTX is better. Must be software filter. Yeah, we'll have to look. I don't know. Just gotta disable filtering. Yeah, I can look into that. I don't know. Let's see if I go into the microphone. Let's see what it says. Let's see. Bum bum bum. This is just choose which apps. Nothing about. Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out at another time. But this is a decent stream. I think the earlier streams are better. I think this is a little too late. So just trying to figure it out. See when I can get the most traffic in here so we can have some good conversations. So maybe I'll do another one tomorrow earlier, midday, early afternoon. We'll see. Just take kind of taking this weekend to see the best time to do them. So But yeah, everybody, thanks for joining. I'll do these periodically when I can, and make sure you tune in and follow for more episodes on the podcast. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on YouTube, follow me on TikTok. I post daily on most of those platforms when I can. True, got to get the Europeans in here. Yeah, yeah, that's the problem. They're all asleep right now. So, all right, everybody, have a good night, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for coming, everybody that showed up. Appreciate it.